Hey guys, Saturday. It's the day of the track day. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm heading down to the workshop to open up, get Daniel's car out. I've also got Rory going out in his BMW, so that should also be a little interesting. Dan's car's all ready. The control arm bushes have been done. The wheel alignment's been done, so the car's ready to go. But yeah, you guys know the drill. If you like this sort of content, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Yeah, we're going to get some in-car footage of the car as well today. Yeah, we're going to get the camera in the car, a little bit of in-car footage, and just follow the day, you know, see how Daniel goes with the new engine. Obviously, he did about 4 or 5 laps with the new engine. We were still busy running it in, but then obviously we discovered that oil leak. So we pulled the car then. Obviously, we didn't want it to run low on oil and run bearings in a new motor. So... And then the whole world went into a pandemic and the car hasn't been used since. So yeah, I think he's quite excited to get back behind the wheel. I'm quite excited to see how the improvements on the car, you know, pan out and make sure that the car's quick. So that should be interesting. We'll see, maybe I'll jump behind the wheel a little bit later, but I think I'll probably only jump in if there's a problem that we need to troubleshoot. For the most part, we want him to get as many laps as possible. So yeah, that should be... So that's the plan of action. So hopefully I don't have to get in. So we'll see how that goes. So those are the 2 cars that are going out today. All been washed, polished. Unfortunately not sprayed yet, but we'll get there. So yeah, this one's the first time it's hitting the track, so we want to just that one's just going to be a shakedown. I expect problems there because every time it's a first run on a car, you end up with 1 or 2 issues. So my hopes don't sit very high for that, so we'll see what the niggles are on that one. This one, obviously, we want to post the time, a competitive race time with today, but just use it as a good test session. But anyway, the drivers should be here shortly. I think we'll run across the road to the cafe and get some breakfast. So yeah, let's do that. Hey guys, so we're at the track. Dan's about to go out. So yeah, let's pop the camera in there and see how this goes. that's a bitch. So that session didn't go to plan. Unfortunately, the bonnet pins on Dan's bonnet let go and the bonnet flipped up. So after some quick hatchet repairs, we jumped on it and got it more or less straight. The hinges at the back here are totally toasted. So we've just taped it down, put the bonnet pins back in, and we've taped them down. And obviously the windscreen on the car, as you saw, is a bit knackered. So yeah, we just patched it back together that he can do another session. So yeah, we'll see how it goes on this one. I'm sure the footage will be pretty interesting, seeing the bonnet fly up halfway through a corner. He still managed to drive the rest of the track and get back into the pits with the bonnet straight up, looking through the vents. So that must have been a bit interesting. So you're definitely not going to want to try that experience again, eh, Dan?
Yeah, it's a nice surprise. It's not a nice surprise, but it's a big surprise.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
First time for everything.
Yeah, no, for sure. The windscreen's a bit broken, but yeah, anyway, we'll make it through the rest of the day. Unfortunately, the beam, it blew up an expansion tank, so it's leaking water, and we haven't got a spare for it. So we parked that car for the rest of the day. We'll tackle that one in the week. Hey guys, so as you can see, we pulled the windscreen out of Dan's car. It's pretty badly broken. We ran past the workshop, and luckily we had a spare. A little bit cracked, but not nearly as bad as the one we pulled out of the car. So our day is not done. We've managed to salvage it. Dan, you want to try not do that again?
Back in the game. Lucky it was the bonnet's fault, not mine.
Yeah, we figured out that there's some rubbers that when the bonnet was swapped, they weren't put in. So they stopped the vibration, and obviously the pins vibrated loose and then obviously flipped up. So note to self, make sure the rubbers are in place for future reference. So yeah, anyway, the faster sessions are now here, group 2 and 3, so we'll take it out there and see what happens. Let's go. Okay guys, so there we go. We're back at the shop after a good day at the track. Obviously it didn't start off well with Dan flipping up the bonnet and smashing the windscreen. He went out for a few more laps after that, but in the interim we managed to get one of the used screens from the shop. One of the guys brought it down for us. So yeah, anyway, we changed the windscreen. It's also cracked, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the one that was in the car. So he actually had a clear view in front of him. It was only cracked on the passenger side of the car. So anyway, popped that in and then he was able to continue with the day. Had a bit of issues with the car, obviously, which we pretty much knew was going to be coming. When the car was tuned, the tuner told us that we would probably have to run octane booster in the car. So we said, okay, cool, we'll go test the car, we'll see, does the car ping, do we need the octane booster? And yeah, that's something we learned today, that's definitely something we're going to have to run in the future.
Yeah, it sort of pings from 4,000, between 4,000 and 5.5 when the motor's under load, so find ourselves having to back off all the time. We'll fix that with some
yeah, so the octane booster should sort that out, and then there's a slight pull on the steering, so we just need to get the car back up on the lift on Monday and see what's going on there.
That's it, we've got a new windscreen.
Yeah,
So that makes us feel a little bit better about
yeah,
that mishap.
one of the series sponsors is a glass company, Emergency Glass. So they offer our first windscreen to each driver in the season, free of charge. So luckily the owner Piet was there, and he came to Dan and said, just give us a call, Monday we'll come drop one off. So that was very cool. So the windscreen will be on its way next week. And yeah, unfortunately, good thing we didn't spray the bonnet because it's now bent, so we have to unfortunately change it again. So thankfully we didn't paint it, so we can just paint one now when we replace it.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, we need a little bit of paint on the car now, sort out the fender, replace the bonnet and paint it. We've got a replacement bumper to go on as well. Managed to fix up the driver's door that was a bit wonky, which needs also secure the mirror there. One of the captive nuts has failed, so we need to make a plan there. Other than that,
Yeah,
I think it's a pretty good day's running.
Yeah, I just get a bit of cosmetic work done on the car, make it routine for the next season. Mechanically, I think it's sound. Obviously, we need to check why it's pulling to the left.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think I might have clipped the curbing in the kink, so quite hard. We've got a bit of wheel spin over it. So maybe it's pushed the wheel alignment out of it. Let's hope it's that rather than anything that's bent.
Anything
or loose.
structural, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to put a nappy on the car, and that's about it. Oil change, and
Yeah.
it's ready to go.
Yeah, I'll also climb under the car and just make sure that none of the seals that we changed are problematic and it's all dry and there's no leaks. But other than that, I think we're good to go.
The nice thing is we were running the car right up until the reserve tank, and it didn't surge or anything, so I think we got the fuel system right.
Yeah.
The surge tank and the new pump and everything. All these small things that add up at the end of the day, get to tick the boxes,
Yeah.
tick down the list.
So yeah, I think we've ticked a lot of things now, and yeah, I think we're looking good for the new season. So anyway, Monday we'll be back. We'll put it back up on the lift, go through a couple of things, and then yeah, should have it all done.